time, we ask you please rise and remove your caps for the singing of the Star Spangled Banner, performed tonight by Rich Follett. Rich is the poet laureate of the town of Strasburg. Good night for that. He's been a popular actor, singer, and guitarist in the Valley for more than 30 years. He has taught locally for the past 24 years, highly respected by his students. He currently teaches theater arts at Peter Muhlenberg Middle School in Woodstock. Always a pleasure to have him here. Rich, whenever you're ready.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Rich. Now we've got Mayor Brandy Boyes and her daughter Elizabeth. If you want to make your way out to the mound for the throwing out of the first pitch, and I hope somebody gave her a baseball.
Already done, Jay.
Oh, you're so good. Brandy, whenever you're ready, but hey, bear in mind you're competing against John tomorrow night. All right, good job, John. Nice job. Thank you.
The 2022 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight as the 8-3 Strasburg Express host the 7-4 Woodstock River Bandits. On the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express is a lefty. It is Isaac Fix. Fix is a lefty out of Davidson College. He's from Vinton, Virginia. And he will get the starting nod on the mound tonight for the Strasburg Express. Now the starting lineup for the Woodstock River Bandits, leading off and playing center, it's Jacoby Long. Batting second, the left fielder, Renzo Gonzalez. Batting third for Woodstock and playing third is Jack Spike. Batting fourth and doing the catching, Nate Cronus. Batting fifth, Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. Batting sixth and playing right field, it's Tomas Sanchez. Batting seventh is Jacob Steinberg, the DH. Batting eighth and playing first, it's Jacob Williams. And batting ninth tonight for the Woodstock River Bandits and playing second base, it's Frankie Ritter.
Leading off for the Bandits from the University of Miami, center fielder, number 28, Jacoby Long.
Jacoby Long will lead it off. He played for the River Bandits last year, and he recently arrived here in 2022. Jacoby is a 6'2" switch hitter out of the University of Miami. He's from Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. The first pitch of the game is a swing and a miss at 7:06 on a blistering hot night at the yard. Temps low to mid-90s all day long with the feel-like temperature over 100 degrees. So it's hot, and there's a chance for possible rain around 9 and 10, so we'll keep you up to date. The 0-1 is grounded back to the mound. Fix will field it, throw it to first in time, and Jacoby Long's the first out in the ball game.
Fielder also from the University of Miami, number 19, Renzo Gonzalez.
So 1 up, 1 down in the first for Isaac Fix, and here is Renzo Gonzalez. Gonzalez, a 5'10 lefty out of the University of Miami. Isaac Fix on the year now 6 innings and a third, 10 strikeouts and 0 ERA. The lefty from the windup and the pitch to Gonzalez. He shows bunt, pulls back, takes a strike, and it is 0-1. Woodstock coming off of a win last night at Winchester to up their mark to 7-4. And Strasburg lost at Newmarket 10-3. 0-1 fouled back, and it's 0-2. The defense tonight behind Isaac Fix. In left field, it's Kohler, center field Robinson, and Browns in right. Ketterman at third, Cox at short, Albert at second, Bailey is at first, and Reed Garris is doing the catching today for the Express here on the 16th of June in 2022, the 0-2. Check swing, he didn't go on a breaking ball. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. We appreciate you joining us on YouTube and Facebook tonight. Live broadcast of the Valley Baseball League. 2 of the best teams in the North Division as that pitch misses up high. And it's 2-2. 2-2 to Gonzalez. Curveball, and looked like a pretty good pitch, but they said it was outside, and it's 3-2. From Fix from the windup, and he misses ball 4, and a 1-out walk here in the first inning.
Coming out on this steamy hot night, in case you're curious, the coldest place in the world right now is Amundsen, Antarctica. It's a brisk negative 64 degrees Celsius. From Winthrop University, third baseman, number 31, Jack Spike.
So here's Jack Spike, the third baseman. He's out of Winthrop. He will bat here with 1 on and 1 out here in the top of the first inning for the Woodstock River Bandits. The pitch, and that's in the dirt, and getting past Garris and going to second base is Gonzalez. And that'll be a pass ball. So runner in scoring position now. Again, it's very hot here at the yard. We're hoping that all of the equipment will hold up tonight. We're using cell phones and laptops and all sorts of stuff, so warm temperatures typically don't bode well for electronics, but if anyone notices an issue, just let us know. Try to fix it. 1-0 the count. And a swing and a ground ball to short, fielded on 1 hop by Cox. He throws off balance to first, and that is out number 2. Moving to third on the ground out is Gonzalez.
From Winthrop University, the catcher, number 16, Nate Cronus.
And Spike's teammate from Winthrop, Nate Cronus, will step up. Cronus is the catcher. He's out of Scottsdale, Arizona, 6-foot righty. He bats with a man on third and 2 outs here for the River Bandits. These 2 teams have only played once to this point, and Woodstock had their way in the first matchup. The pitch is a called strike. Woodstock won the matchup back on the 5th of June, 7-1. That was their first win of the year, and at that point it was Strasburg's first loss. Strasburg's only lost 2 games since then, but Woodstock has only lost 2 games since then as well. 0-1 to Cronus, and he hits one towards the River Bandits dugout, nearly getting a piece of the on-deck man, Jose Hernandez, but he's able to avoid it, and it's 0-2. Ground out, walk, pass ball, and ground out for Woodstock here in the first. Pitch away from getting out of it here in the first. Fix, set, and the pitch. And that's in the dirt. Garris blocks it, coming home, and he is safe. Reed Garris unable to block the baseball behind the dish, and scoring from third base is Gonzalez, and it's 1-0 Woodstock. That will be scored a wild pitch. The ball really didn't trickle too far away from Garris, and Gonzalez was fortunate that he was safe because it was only a couple of feet away from the plate when he picked it up, but it just took him too long to find it. So 1-0 Woodstock and 1-2 to Nate Cronus, and now Fix gonna step off, and he's calling Reed Garris out to the mound. So great start for Woodstock here in the first. First innings have either been amazing for Strasburg or they've been terrible. They've taken advantage a lot, but for example, last night they gave up 5 runs in the first inning at Newmarket. A couple games before that at Percival, they gave up a couple of runs. The pitch. Swinging a ground ball to short. Cox gonna field. Long throw in the dirt and not able to scoop it is Bailey, and that'll be an error on the shortstop Cox. So Cronus reaches. And a poor start for Strasburg here in the first. Brings up Jose Hernandez, the shortstop. Hernandez out of Miami-Dade Community College, Kendall, and he's from Miami, Florida. Pitch number 15 of the first inning coming up for Fix from the stretch, and fouled away by Jose Hernandez. 0-1.
The train station in exchange, you get our great gratitude and also a free spot.
Hernandez off to a very good start. He's 15 for 39, batting .384 with a home run and 5 RBIs. He's batting in the 5 hole for Woodstock tonight. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball right by him. 0-2. Christian Gordon will be on the mound for Woodstock when we go to the bottom of the first. We'd love to see a couple more runs put up by the Bandits. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. 3 pitches, 3 strikes, and that's out number 3. Tough break for Isaac Fix. He did walk the second man in the lineup. Second on a pass ball, third on a wild pitch, second on a pass ball, got the third on a ground out, and then scored on a wild pitch, and that's how the River Bandits scored their run here in the first. Woodstock 1, Strasburg 0, and we go to the bottom of the first. We go to the bottom of the first inning. Woodstock leading Strasburg 1-0 on a hot night at the yard, to say the least. 93 degrees here at 7:15 local time. Christian Gordon on the mound tonight for the River Bandits. Gordon is out of Monroe, Virginia, and the State College of Florida, Manatee, Sarasota. And he will face the Strasburg lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop is Jonah Cox. Batting second and playing second base, Armando Albert. Batting third and playing right field, Brayton Brown. Batting fourth, the center fielder, Corey Robinson. Batting fifth for the Express and playing left field, it's Henry Kohler. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Zach Ketterman. Batting seventh and playing first, it's Walt Bailey. Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Garrett McMillan. And batting ninth and doing the catching for Strasburg, it's Reed Garris. Christian Gordon is a 6-foot lefty, and he'll get ready to face this Strasburg lineup. Put up 3 runs last night.
Roberts University shortstop, number 30, Jonah Cox.
Jonah Cox will lead it off for the Express.
Don't forget to stop by the Strasburg tent, spin the wheel, win a prize.
Jonah Cox is out of Oral Roberts University, 6'3" righty. And he will prepare to take on the first pitch from Gordon that missed his way outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Gordon on the year, 8 innings, 1.13 ERA, 11 strikeouts. Cox batting .285 on the 2022 campaign. He takes a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that's fouled back. The defense tonight behind Gordon. In left field, Gonzalez. Long is in center. Sanchez in right. Third base, Spike. Hernandez at short. Ritter at second. Williams at first. And Cronus behind the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jonah Cox to lead off the bottom of the first. The kick in the pitch. Swinging a soft grounder to short. Hernandez going to play it on a hop. Throw to first in time. And that's out number 1 in the first inning.
The second baseman from Florida Atlantic, number 3, Armando Albert.
1 up, 1 down. Here comes Armando Albert, the second baseman out of Florida Atlantic University. He's a 5'11" lefty from Plantation, Florida. He's batting .300 on the season, 6 for 20. Has an RBI. And Albert takes one that's called a low, I guess, 1-0. Albert takes a pitch outside, 2 balls and no strikes now. Two balls, no strikes. The lefty Gordon looks in from the windup. And that's called a strike. Other games around the league tonight. Covington's at Waynesboro. Newmarket's at Front Royal. Stanton's at Charlottesville. And the game we have here tonight, Strasburg and Woodstock. Albert lays down a drag bunt first base line. Gordon can't get it out of his glove in time. And in a 2-1 count, Armando Albert lays down a drag bunt down the first base line, executed perfectly. It's the first hit of the night for the Express, and that brings up Brayton Brown, the right fielder.
The right fielder from the University of Alabama, Birmingham, number 7, Brayton Brown.
Looks like Stanton, Charlottesville delayed due to rain. Here's Brayton Brown, had himself a good night last night in his second game back with the Express. Brown takes the ball in the dirt, past the catcher. That'll be a wild pitch. Brayton Brown out of the University of Alabama, Birmingham, 5'9" righty from Selma, Alabama. One the count. Strasburg looking to tie it up here. Gordon set the pitch. Way up high, 2-0. Brayton Brown, 2 for 7 on the year, .285 average. Still looking for his first home run and first RBI. I think he had around 10 or 11 home runs last season with the Express. And he takes a good-looking pitch down the middle for a strike, 2-1. Two-1 to Brayton Brown. Gordon's keeping an eye on the runner, Albert. Swinging a chopper to third. That's a foul ball. Just to the left of the bag, and it evens it up at 2-2. Just starting here tonight. Got underway at 7:06. Woodstock 1 in the top of the first. Strasburg trying to respond here in the bottom half. 1-2-2. Swing and a miss. And Brown goes down swinging for the second out here in the first.
From the University of Florida, number 1, Corey Robinson.
Here comes Corey Robinson from the University of Florida. Robinson is a 5'10" righty from Port Orange, Florida. Man on second, 2 outs for Strasburg. Long look in by Gordon, the pitch. That skips into the dirt, and moving up to third base now is Albert. Another wild pitch on a curveball that Cronus just couldn't block. Don't know if anyone could, the way that that thing is skipping in there. It's a tough pitch to block up. Robinson, 296 average on the year, a home run, 3 RBIs, and he takes one inside, 2-0. Strasburg 8-3, first place in the North. Woodstock 7-4, a game back in the North. Robinson uncorks on one way out of here, but foul, and it's 2-1.
If you can find that one, and if you bring it back, you'll get a free spot.
I mean, that ball was crushed, but he was just too early on it. I think it hit the piece of machinery out there that is sitting outside of the school. Just a little later, and that's a long shot. 2-1. And similar to a couple pitches before, location-wise, this time called a strike, and it's 2-2. Strasburg, like Woodstock, got the second man on base, but they're trying to cash him in. Swing and a foul tip into the glove. Robinson goes down swinging for out number 3. Strasburg gets a man to third, but cannot get him in. We're through 1. Woodstock 1, Strasburg nothing. And we go to the top of the second inning. Woodstock 1, Strasburg nothing. Tomas Sanchez leads it off for the River Bandits. It'll be Sanchez, Steinberg, and Williams.
Number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Sanchez scorched the Express last time they played here. He had 2 home runs, nearly 3, as the first pitch missed his way outside. He ended up 2 home runs, 4 RBIs, a walk, and a deep fly out in the ninth. 1-0 from Fix, way outside, 2-0. Tomas Sanchez batting .261 on the season, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs, so a lot of the home run RBI came in that game against Strasburg. 2-0 to Sanchez. Swing and a miss, went after a ball in the dirt, 2-1. Tomas is out of Texas Wesleyan University in DeWitt, Virginia. 6'2" righty, 210. 2-1. Breaking ball misses, 3-1. Fix, that was his 21st pitch to an inning plus. 3-1 with Jacob Steinberg on deck, and he hits one foul and out of play. The count's full, 3-2. Got about 30 viewers over on YouTube and 32 on Facebook. Thanks for tuning in here to Strasburg on this Thursday evening in the North Division. 3-2. Curveball swing and a miss. Sanchez fooled there. And Fix comes back to strike him out for the first out. Comes Steinberg, the DH.
Now batting the DH from James Madison University, number 30, Jacob Steinberg.
Jacob is out of James Madison University. 6'1" from Darnestown, Maryland. Swing and a miss, quickly 0-2. That actually may be Darnestown. That's what it looks like. 0-2. And fouled away. Still 0-2. Swing and a pop-up down the right field line. That's going to drop for a base hit. First hit of the night for Woodstock is Jacob Steinberg. Blooping it down the right field line. Didn't get all of it, but he got just enough of it.
From Middle Tennessee State, number 24, Jacob Williams.
Brings up Jacob Williams, the first baseman. Williams out of Middle Tennessee State University. He's from Lynchburg, Virginia, 6'3" righty. This is a guy that you don't want to have put in the ball into the air. You want to have him on the ground. And that is in the air, but very shallow. In the center, coming in the center fielder Robinson. He's got it. He makes the catch, and that's out number 2. 2 outs now to the 9-hole hitter, Frankie Ritter out of Shenandoah University.
Now batting the second baseman from Shenandoah University, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
Ritter from just up the road in Stevens City. 5'10" righty. Pitch. Called strike, 0-1. Ritter batting .233, no home runs, a couple of RBIs. Pitch number 30 from Fix. Curveball hit into the net, well foul, and it's 0-2. Strasburg will send up Kohler, Ketterman, and Bailey, 5, 6, 7. In the bottom of the second, trying to get up there with only the 1-0 deficit. Fix going to look to get out of the jam here, and he'll step off the back of the rubber. Fake a little throw over for fun. He comes set. The lefty looks in for his signs, keeping an eye on the runner at first and the pitch. Fastball way up high, 1-2. Fixes pitch. Breaking ball popped out of the hand, 2-2. Swing and a high fly to right field. Going back to the right fielder towards the wall, and making the catch is Brayton Brown. A few feet from the wall, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The half inning is over. Strasburg coming up, down 1-0 against the Woodstock River Bandits.
Leading off the Express from Davidson College, left fielder number 5, Henry Kohler.
We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg trailing Woodstock 1-0. Henry Kohler, the left fielder, will lead it off for the Express against Christian Gordon. Let's see, no arm sleeve tonight for Kohler. Too hot for that. The pitch is a called strike. Kohler is out of Davidson College. 5'11" lefty. 0-1, and that's hit into the net. 0-2.
Check with your mom. You know later who's speaking.
Oh, I know who's speaking. She's not here yet, but it's Marty and Sharon White, and they're doing shakers.
0-2 the count to Kohler. Breaking ball to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Kohler on the season is batting .317, 13 for 41, no home runs, 5 RBIs. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's it down the third baseline, but foul. Very close to staying fair, but not close enough. Still 1-2. Gordon's 23rd pitch through an inning plus coming up. And that is chopped to first, fielding it's Williams, and hustling to first and just beating him in time. Good play there. Williams tosses it to the pitcher. Gordon covering, scored 3-1 for the first out.
Carolina, number 25, Zach Ketterman.
Very good speed, made that a close play, closer than it should have been, but unable to beat it out, and there's 1 out. That brings up Ketterman. Zach is the third baseman tonight from Western Carolina University in Biglerville, Pennsylvania. He's batting .363, 4 for 11, 2 RBIs. And he hits one hard down the line. If Strasburg could just keep it fair, they'd be in pretty good shape right now, but it's found. It's 0-1. Could it be too hot tonight for the Bugs, or is this the type of temperature they want? It's not 9 o'clock yet. 0-1. And inside, 1 ball, 1 strike to Ketterman. Ketterman's put up some good swings in his return to Strasburg as he swings and misses 1-2. Big League Finals today. Baltimore beat Toronto 10-2. Cleveland beat Colorado 4-2. San Diego beat the Cubs 6-4. The Cubs continue to lose every day. And Oakland beat Boston 4-3. 1-2 to Ketterman, and that's down and out. I saw Adley hit a home run, what was it, last night? Adley Rutschman hitting his first career home run, the first of, you would think, very many, especially Baltimore fans. 2-2, way outside 3-2. Counts full, 3-2 with Ketterman at the plate. 1 out in the second. The pitch fouled away, back towards me, and back onto the field. Still 3-2. Gordon looking to sit him down. 3-2. Broken back grounder down the line. Foul. Ketterman will have to go back to the dugout and get a new piece of lumber. So Ketterman got a new bat, and he will step in. Now he's got the purple team bat, it looks like. Full count delivery coming again from Gordon. Swing and a miss. Got him lunging on a breaking ball, and there are 2 outs in the second.
That brings to the plate the first baseman from the University of Alabama, number 19, Walt Bailey.
Brings up Walt Bailey, the first baseman out of the University of Alabama. Bailey's a 6'1" righty from Tuscaloosa. Bailey hit his first home run of the year a couple of days ago here against Front Royal. And he takes the fastball up and in on the hands, 1-0. Hit a 2-run shot in the first that was absolutely crushed. And that ball is absolutely crushed down the left field line. It is a foul ball. They call it foul, and it's a long strike. 1-1. Bailey got a good piece of it, but umpires are going to come in and talk to each other. But yeah, that we can't call New York, unfortunately. We don't have that ability. So their umpires are checking. Looked like it did go foul, but we'll see. And it's a foul ball.
So put one up.
Best way to fix it, if you're Walt Bailey, is do it again, except hit it fair this time. I mean, similar swing to the other night, though. He crushed the ball, but they call it foul here, 1-1. And that's hit hard down the third base line, but foul, and it's 1-2. One, two. And change up in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bailey. Christian Gordon looking to get out of this second inning. And that's hit down the third base line. It's a fair ball, and throw to first is in time. Spike throws him out, and the Express go down 1-2-3 in the second inning. Woodstock holding on to their 1-0 lead. We go to the third. We're back after this.
the center fielder, the leadoff hitter, leading off, number 28, Jacoby Long.
We're through 2. We go to the 3rd. Jacoby Long leads it off for the Woodstock River Bandits. He grounded back to the pitcher his first time up. And the pitch from Isaac Fix misses outside. Woodstock, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. And Strasburg, no runs, 1 hit, 1 error. And Long takes one outside, 2-0. Nearly gets a piece of him in the dirt, 3-0. Three balls, no strikes to Jacoby Long. Woodstock's center fielder. Pitch. Fastball right down the middle. Strike 1, 3-1. And the 3-1 is hit to short. Cox going to backhand it. Throw off balance to first. Scoop, and he is out. They call him out at first. Great play by the shortstop, Cox, to scoop and throw off balance, and then Bailey holding it at first, and that is out number 1 here in the 3rd inning. Scored 6-3.
Renzo Gonzalez.
Long thought for sure he had beat it out. It was a bang-bang play, but they call him out. Here's Renzo Gonzalez, the left fielder. Gonzalez swings and misses. He walked his first time up. Got the second on a pass ball, third on a ground down, and came home to score the only run of the game on a wild pitch in the dirt. 0-1 to Gonzalez. Curveball, it's a beauty. Strike 2 called. Top of the 3rd inning. Quickly working's Fix, and he throws a fastball right by him. As Gonzalez was already walking away. And there are 2 outs. There's Jack Spike, the third baseman. Spike grounded out to short his first and only time up. And Jack Spike takes a strike called. Fix through 2 2/3 innings. And he is firing pitches again to Cox. Backhand pickup. Long throw. It's going to skip. And he's out at first. Good pick again by Bailey on the hop. And a quick inning for Isaac Fix as the River Bandits go down 1-2-3, in large part thanks to Cox and Bailey making good plays on the defensive side. We go to the home half of the 3rd. Strasburg trailing 1-0. We go to the last of the third. Strasburg trailing Woodstock 1-0. It'll be 8-9-1. McMillan, Garris, and Cox due up for the Express. McMillan batting for the first time tonight, and he hits one to second base. Frankie Ritter on one hop fields and throws to first. And on one pitch, there's one out as McMillan
Now, Ben, the catcher from Clemson University.
will head back to the dugout
Garris.
and brings up Reed Garris. McMillan now 8 for 30 on the season. Reed Garris stepping up, playing catcher tonight. 6'2" Randy from Clemson University. He's out of Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. And he takes a strike from Christian Gordon. Gordon looking pretty solid so far. He's mixing it up, getting some ground ball outs, and has a 1-0 lead to play with. 0-1. Reed Garris fouls it towards the Little League field. It's 0-2. From Christian Gordon. And that's squirted down the line. Foul. We'll do it again, 0-2. Again to Reed Garris. 3 for 16 this year. And a huge frame attempt behind the plate by Cronus, trying to pull it all the way across, but it's a ball. And it's 1-2. Slow curveball crushed, but foul again for the Express. He was way out in front, hit it to the left, but
Please return the foul balls to the
not fair.
In exchange, you'll get a free spot.
It's happening a lot tonight to Strasburg. They're out in front on Gordon, especially on his breaking stuff. They've got to wait back and try to drive it. 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 outs in the third.
Shortstop, number 30, Jonah Cox.
Here comes Jonah Cox, the shortstop. Grounded out too short his first time up. Looks like his pants have taken a lot of wear and tear so far this year. A lot of all the sliding and stealing and aggression that he lays out on the field as the pitch is in the dirt. 1-0. Cox, big swing and a miss. 1-1. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. Two on the count. And he went around. No, he didn't. 3-1. Fouled away. And strike 3 looking. And Cox goes down on strikes for the third out. We're through 3. We go to the 4th. Woodstock up 1-0. we go to the one-0 count as we go to the top of the fourth inning. Woodstock leading this game 1-0, and a 2-0 count now to Nate Cronus, the catcher, reached on an error by the shortstop Cox his first time up. 2-0 the count. Swing and a foul back, 2-1. Woodstock with one hit. That was last inning. They scored the run in the first inning thanks to a wild pitch with 2 outs in the first. Two one. Swinging a hard grounder to short. Cox behind the bag. One hop. Throw to first. And that is out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down in the fourth, and here's Hernandez. Jose struck out swinging on 3 pitches his first time up. One 0, and that's a called strike. 1-1. One and fouled back, and Hernandez now behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One ball, 2 strikes. And outside 2-2. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He throws the curve, and tagging him is Garris for the second out in the top of the fourth.
Number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
2 up, 2 down in the fourth for Isaac Fix, and here comes Tomas Sanchez, the right fielder. Tomas struck out swinging in the second inning. And Garris is crouched down the catcher. Don't know if he's overheating behind the plate or if he's or if he hurt his arm or elbow. He's walking off the field. So Reed Garris, Strasburg's catcher, on his way to the dugout, and he threw that ball kind of odd down to first. So Ty Hooks is going to come into the game, and you've got to hope for the best for Reed Garris. Throwing that ball down to first base, it kind of got away from him, and then I was watching him after the throw, and he kind of tried to make a throwing motion, and almost something was bothering him. So let's hope he's okay.
Number 11, Ty Hooks.
So Ty Hooks is going to come into the game for Reed Garris. That's a tough break for Strasburg as he leaves the game, and you just hope it wasn't something major with his elbow. So now Hooks, the catcher, is smoking the ball back to the pitcher. Put Hooks on the mound. So that stoppage is over for the time being. So the pitch coming up to Tomas Sanchez, and that's a swing and a miss. Oh, 1. From the windup, fixes pitch. Breaking ball nearly hits him. 1-1. Woodstock 1, Strasburg nothing. Top of the 4th inning. And Sanchez hits it hard to short. Cox has been busy tonight. Throw to first on the money. And the top of the 4th is in the book. Strasburg still trailing 1-0. They only have 1 hit off of Woodstock starter Christian Gordon. We go to the bottom of the 4th. The Express will send up 2, 3, 4, Albert, Brown, and Robinson. Strasburg trailing 1-0. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Christian Gordon still on the mound for Woodstock. He'll face Armando Albert, who singled his first time up on a bunt. The only hit of the night, as that's a called strike. Armando Albert, Brayton Brown, and Corey Robinson due up for the Express here in the home half of the 4th. 0-1. Fouled back, it's 0-2. Woodstock that 1 run in the first, thanks to a wild pitch with 2 outs. Oh, 2. And breaking ball way outside, 1-2. So officially we're going to slide Ty Hooks into the 9-hole to take over at catcher for Garris. One-two to Armando Albert, and a breaking ball misses. Albert thought about it, but he laid off. 2-2. Two-two. Fastball misses. 3-2. Full count. Ball 4, he missed, just missed off the outside, and
Number 7, Brayton Brown.
Armando Albert draws the leadoff walk here in the 4th. So here's Brayton Brown. Brayton struck out his first time up in the first on a 3-2 pitch. He's still looking for his first home run of the year. And he takes one inside, 1-0. Fouled away. Brown facing the lefty, Christian Gordon, and throw over. And easily back in there is Armando Albert. Well, it's about an hour officially into the game. Let's check our temperature as of right now, 8:06. It's 86 degrees. Humidity at 71%. 4-mile-per-hour winds. 1-1 to Brown. And that's a ball as well, 2-1. The flag is sitting still, not much movement out there. Crushed in the left on the line and into left field for a base knock. Brayton Brown getting a fastball to drive, and he punches it into left field for a single.
Corey Robinson.
So Strasburg in business here. They have 2 hits now. First, second, nobody out for Corey Robinson, the center fielder. He struck out swinging his first time up as well. Pitch. He shows bunt, pulls back. It's to the backstop, and that'll do just as good, as runners will move up on the errant pitch, on the wild pitch, and now Gordon in some trouble here in the fourth. First time other than the first inning where Strasburg had a man on. All the way to third after a couple of breaks. That's really the only threat all night until now. So Cronus is out talking to Gordon. Corey Robinson, a guy that if he gets one, he typically does not miss it. He's shown us that so far in his 27 at-bats this summer. Does have 1 home run, 3 RBIs. 1-0. Breaking ball in the dirt again, 2-0. On deck is Henry Kohler, the left fielder. He's a lefty as well as the pitcher Gordon, so you'd think it'd be kind of favorable with that matchup, but you got to get there first. Woodstock clinging to a 1-0 lead here in the fourth. Strasburg second and third, nobody out. 2-0. Swinging a broken bat, soft grounder to second. Frankie Ritter's throw to first is in time. It gets the run in, ties the game, and it's 1-1. Strasburg ties it up as the go-ahead run moves up to third base. Scoring is Albert, Brown to third. Robinson retired on the 4-3 RBI ground out.
Left fielder number 5, Henry Kohler.
When you think about it, I mean, obviously you'll take the run, but if you're Woodstock, you got to be kind of happy with that. He was behind 2-0 and got a broken bat. Here's Kohler with the go-ahead run at third, and he takes one way outside. Gordon having trouble locating right now. Sorry, it looked like a pitch out, but it was called a strike apparently. 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Evidently, let's see. Was that for? Yeah, it was. Wow, 0-2. The 0-2, big pitch here with the tying run at third and 1 out. Ball in the dirt. This time, for sure, a ball, 1-2. Go ahead run at third for Strasburg. Gordon set the pitch. Again outside, skips away, and he's going to hold it third. Scores around the league, bottom of the third, Newmarket leading Front Royal 3-1. Bottom four, Covington and Waynesboro tied at 2. Top of the second, Charlottesville leading Stanton 3-0. Walk, single, wild pitch, RBI ground out. Tying it up here for Strasburg in the fourth. 2-2 to Henry Kohler. And he fouls it away to the left towards the parking lot. And we'll do it again.
If you had your insurance with Brenda Parks and State Farm, the sound would not trouble you.
2-2 again. Takes a change up in the dirt. I think this is a fitting time to talk about the dimensions here at First Bank Park. It's a home run ballpark, 300 feet down the line, straightaway center 365. And no, I'm not calling a home run. I'm just saying that it's a good time to talk about it. 3-2 to Kohler. Swinging a ground ball to short, and Brown holding at third. The ground out and the play is made, and Brown did not score. Woodstock catching a tremendous break. Score at 6-3, and Brown still at third base. Woodstock playing their infield back there, and he didn't come in to score. So it's still 1-1. If there's a ball in the dirt, he's going to bust his butt to get home, I can guarantee you that. First pitch, Ketterman takes up high, 1-0. I mean, what a break this would be for the River Bandits. If they get out of this after Brayton Brown should have scored on a ground out to shortstop, Jose Hernandez threw it to first, and would have been an easy run. Ketterman takes a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. But if Ketterman gets a hit here, we'll never even think about that play again the rest of the night. But if he doesn't, could be something to think about. 1-1 to Ketterman. Ball in the dirt. Christian Gordon using a lot of pitches this inning to throw breaking balls, and Strasburg is just doing a great job of laying off and not biting. Pitch count starting to get up there now for Gordon. He's at 71 through 3 2/3. Two 2-1. Change up in there, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 4. Strasburg with the time. Go ahead run at third. The pitch. Ketterman fouls it back. Zach is battling at the plate.
Hang on to your red admission tickets. We've got, even though I know admission is free tonight, courtesy of Town of Strasburg, we do have some giveaways, which we'll be announcing shortly.
Two. Ketterman again fouls away the high fastball, and we'll continue this battle here. After the first at-bat that Ketterman struck out in, he's now 4 for 12 batting exactly. Well, I shouldn't say exactly, but 333, 3-3. 2-2 to Zach Ketterman. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and Strasburg with the base running blunder only able to tie and not go ahead as we go to the 5th. Woodstock and Strasburg in a good one, tied at 1.
And for Woodstock, number 8, Hunter Smith from James Madison University. Correction, Wharton County Junior College. Apologies, the school is Wharton County Junior College.
And we go to the 5th pinch hitter for the Woodstock River Bandits in replacement of Jacob Steinberg. They're going to Hunter Smith. Steinberg singled his first time up on a little blooper down the right field line, but they pull him out and go to Hunter Smith here. The count's 1-1, so he'll be batting in the 7 spot. And he takes a strike, 1-2. And check swing, did he go? No, he didn't. Smith out of Wharton County Junior College. He's from Spring, Texas, 5'10" righty, and he hits one up the middle, one hopper for Albert. He throws a bullet to first, and almost beating it out is Hunter Smith. Good hustle, but that is the first out.
First baseman, number 24, Jacob Williams.
One up, one down in the 5th for Woodstock. Here's Jacob Williams, the first baseman. He flew out to center his only time up. After I said you want to keep him from hitting the ball in the air, the next pitch he hit a shallow pop up to center. But I'll say it again, you want to keep him from hitting it and elevating it into the air. As the pitch is a curveball in the dirt, 1-0. .61 pitches for Isaac Fix through 4 1/3. The lefty's pitch fouled away off the pole and towards the River Bandits' first base coach's box. Larry Smoot gonna pick it up, toss it into the dugout. Woodstock with their traveling green unis. They're a little bit more green than normal because of the sweat that the guys are experiencing tonight. 1-0. Fouled away, and Williams hurt his hand, I think. Slipped off the bat. Probably just no grip right now with the moisture and sweat, and needs some more pine tar. He's got his batting gloves on too, but I don't know if anyone saw the video of the umpire that took the bat into the mask. The bat broke on the backswing of Mike Trout. It went right through the front of the mask. Something you'll never see again, I would hope. He did leave the game. It nicked him up, but he was stable, and yeah, I mean, it's crazy. The impact, though, is just, it's crazy to watch slow motion. 2-2, and Williams is going to have another chance as he takes one low, 3-2. 3-2 coming up. Breaking ball, strike 3 looking. Williams goes down for out number 2. Here comes Frankie Ritter, the second baseman. He flew out to center his only time up.
Second baseman, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
Check that to right. The pitch to Ritter, and that's popped up the chute. Cox coming in, making the catch, and another quick inning for Isaac Fix. He has been spot on since the first inning where, well, he gave up a wild pitch, but one hit all night for Woodstock. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Strasburg looking to take the lead for the first time tonight. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning here on this Thursday, June 16th, 2022. Strasburg and Woodstock, matchup number 2, scheduled to be number 3, but a rain out at Woodstock last week, or the week before, pushed that back. So a good one so far here with two teams that finished 1-2 last year in the North Division. Strasburg beat Woodstock out by half a game, went on to win another championship. So here's Walt Bailey leading it off in a 1-0 count, and he swings and misses. He hit one out earlier, but it was foul, and then he hit another hard grounder, foul, and then he hit one fair, third base. So he's trying to keep one fair, but not where they can catch it. 1-1. And that's hit well into right center field. Going back to the right fielder, Tomas Sanchez, and a couple feet from the wall, he makes the one-hand snag, the customary snag these days, and that's out number 1. So Walt Bailey, a couple of good at-bats tonight, but 0 for 2. One out in the bottom of the 5th, and here comes Garrett McMillan, the DH. He grounded out to second base on one pitch last time. McMillan, 6 RBI, still looking for that first long ball, though, and he's facing a lefty. Takes one in the dirt, 1-0. Got to think this is probably the end of the line for Gordon here after this 5th inning, if he gets through. Just because of pitch count, nothing else. 1-0. That's a strike. That's pitch number 81. One. And a called strike, 1-2. Kyle Schwarber for the Phillies goes yard in back-to-back innings as the Washington Nationals are getting beat up by the Phillies on their own home field, 9-0 in the 4th. 1-2 to McMillan, swing and a miss. He was fooled, went after a breaking ball. And that's out number 2.
Now batting the catcher, number 11, Ty Hooks.
Here comes the catcher, Ty Hooks, batting for the first time tonight. Hooks out of Winthrop. Many of his teammates are playing in the Valley League this year, some even on Woodstock's team. He's 5'11", out of Rock Hill, South Carolina. And it's fouled away, 0-1. Fastball in there. Good velocity by Christian Gordon, 0-2. Hooks fouls one away. Woodstock, 1 run, 1 hit, no errors. Strasburg, 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error. Oh, 2 to Hooks. Swing and a foul back. Catcher Cronus just couldn't hold on. Still 0-2. Hooks battling at the plate, and he takes a fastball up high, 1-2. Top 5, Newmarket and Front Royal, 3-3. Bottom 5, Waynesboro 4, Covington 2. Top 3, Charlottesville 4, Stanton 1. Hooks fouls another one away. He is battling in his first at-bat of the night. Coming into this AB, Hooks is 6 for 21 on the year, 285 average, no home runs, and 6 RBIs. One, 2 again from Christian Gordon. Grounder to left side and past the shortstop Hernandez. He tried to get his glove down to stop it, but Ty Hook's able to place it perfectly to the left side, and a 2-out single for Strasburg, their third hit of the night.
Shortstop, number 30.
And the lineup flips back to the top. Here comes Jonah Cox, the shortstop. 8:30 temperature in Strasburg down to 83. The feel like is 90. And the chance of rain has gone away for the time being. Jonah Cox checks his swing, and they said he went around 0-1. Strasburg will be back here tomorrow night. Of course, tomorrow night, tomorrow's high temperature will be 90, but then Saturday, 70. So a nice drop-off there over the weekend. 0-1, and Cox takes one in the dirt. Hooks doing his due diligence to see if it gets past. It doesn't, and he'll retreat back to first. One ball, one strike to Jonah Cox. And he's going to take a strike. The pitch was dropped by Cronus, but it's still 1-2. It's been a good one so far. Not a lot of action, but definitely good pitching. And, well, yeah. Not many hits to go around. 1-2. Gordon's pitch. Breaking ball hit too short. This is going to be a tough play. Throw to second, and they beat Hooks to the bag. Hooks just couldn't get there, and the inning is over. We go to the 6th inning as Strasburg picks up a hit but leaves him out there. Heck of a performance on the mound for Christian Gordon. We're through 5, going to the 6th. It's 1-1.
If you will direct your And to kill some time there with that one. Leading off, center fielder, number 28, Jacoby Long.
When we go to the sixth, new pitcher for Strasburg, it'll be Kyle Demai coming out of the bullpen. Demai is from the University of Pittsburgh. He's a 6'2 righty from Wexford, Pennsylvania. He will relieve Isaac Fix for Strasburg. He went 5 innings, allowed a hit, a run. It was earned, 1 walk, and 5 strikeouts. The first pitch from Kyle Demai to Jacoby Long is a called strike. Demai, 5 innings, 5 strikeouts, and no ERA. 0-1 to Jacoby Long. And the backstop, hooks can't block it, 1-1. So for Strasburg's Isaac Fix, he will not have a saying, or he will not be a deciding factor. He will not factor into the decision. That's what I was trying to say. 1-1. Swinging a chopper left side, foul past Woodstock's head coach Mike Bocock. He got out of the way. It's 1-2. Woodstock 1 run in the first. Strasburg 1 run in the fourth. We're all tied up at 1. 1-2 coming up to the righty Jacoby Long. And into the express dugout and foul. One, 2. And that's up high. 2-2. Top of the 6th inning here in Strasburg. Woodstock in the express. 2-2 from Demai. And that is hit down the left field line, but Long was early on it. It's a foul ball. It went right into the bullpen door. Two and 2 to Jacoby Long. And a foul back off of Fix, and I think it might have got a piece of the umpire. Still 2-2, and Hooks will walk it out. Two again. Outside, full count. Demai does not want to walk the leadoff man here. That's the last thing you want to do if you're Kyle Demai in the Express. This is pitch number 9 of this at-bat coming up to lead off the 6th inning. From the windup, the Pittsburgh pitcher deals, and a swing and another foul back. Still 3-2. Appreciate everyone tuning into our broadcast tonight on Facebook or YouTube, or if you're listening on Stretch Internet. We got a good one on our hands tonight, and we enjoy you tuning in to watch the action. 3-2 again. Swing and a high fly into center field. Under it is Robinson, and Corey Robinson makes the snag for the first out here in the top of the 6th inning.
Left fielder, number 29.
Here comes Renzo Gonzalez, the left fielder. Renzo walked his first time up, and he scored the only run for Woodstock, and then he struck out looking in the third. I think that was the at-bat where he walked away before the umpire had even rung him up, but had rung him up. We'll see what he can do here, and a swing and a miss on a pitch off the plate and out, 0-1. Oh, 1. Change up in the dirt, 1-1.
Hang on to your red tickets for a basket giveaway shortly.
One. Fouled right back at me, 1-2.
And you told they're technically gift bags, not baskets.
1-2 pitch to Gonzalez. Swinging another broken bat. And misplayed by the second baseman, Albert. It bounces away. And reaching to first is Gonzalez on a very weird hop. And
Third baseman, number 31, Jack Spike.
I guess that's going to be a base knock. So a single by Gonzalez. The ball just took a weird hop on Albert and trickled away from him, and then it kicked off his foot. Oh, 1. Swing and a miss. Oh, and 2 the count. And a swing and a foul down the left side. D-Mice having to throw a lot of pitches in this inning. Swing and another foul back. So Woodstock battling at the plate. D-Mice 14 strikes, 4 balls. He's at 18 pitches. He's only facing the third man in the inning with Jack Spike up. He's 0 for 2 with a ground out to short and another ground out to short. Strasburg looking for a ground ball, preferably, probably to shortstop. The pitch to shortstop on the backhand. They go to second for 1, back to first, and they call him off the bag. Cox went to Albert 4-1 to erase Gonzalez for the second out, but then reaching his Spike as he beat it out. Bailey couldn't keep his foot on the bag and really should have been a double play for Strasburg, but
Now batting number 16, Nate Cronus.
so Spike reaches on the fielder's choice. It was hit to short, and it was a great play by Cox to block it. And they got at least 1 out. Here's Cronus, the catcher, and Nate takes one down low. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Reached on an error in the first and grounded out to short. A lot of baseballs from Woodstock has been hit to Jonah Cox at short tonight. 1-0 from Kyle D-Mai. Fastball in there. Called strike 1-1. So far in this ball game, to my numbers, Woodstock has left 1 man on base. Strasburg has left 2 men on base. 1-1. Same spot, same result. Called strike, 2-2. One, two. Fouled away. He went to that spot again, and this time Nate Cronus able to foul it away. So Cronus is the batter for Woodstock, and he goes to Winthrop. Strasburg's catcher, Ty Hooks, also goes to Winthrop, so I'm sure they've got some pretty interesting dialogue going on down there. I don't know if I would equip a mic or anything to give us a live feed, but 1-2, he goes slide step. Oh, strike 3 looking. On the outer part, Mike Bocock doesn't like it, and Nate Cronus doesn't like it. But Nate's got to be careful because he's the catcher, and he's going to be coming out there in just another minute or two. So he goes down looking for out number 3, and looks like Woodstock's going to a new catcher anyways. So we go to the bottom of the 6th, 1-1. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Armando Albert leads it off for the Express. He is 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. New pitcher for Woodstock, it's Isaac Wingert. Wingert is out of West Virginia University Institute of Tech, and he fires in a strike 1-1. He's from Jonestown, Pennsylvania, 6-foot righty. And it's a new catcher as well. Albert Espinoza will take over from Palm Beach State College. 1-1 to the 2-hole hitter Albert, and he fouls one away. It's 1-2. Final line for Christian Gordon. He will also receive a no decision. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run. It was earned, 1 walk, and 7 strikeouts. Got to be happy with that if you're Gordon. One, 2. Fouled away. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wingert's 1-2 in the dirt. The righty can't find the zone on that pitch. Isaac Wingert on the season, 9 innings, 5 strikeouts, and a 2.00 ERA. So he has been solid. 2-2. Strike 3 looking. Rang him up on a pitch on the inner part. Armando didn't like it, and that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 7, Brayton Brown.
Seems like the longer this game has gone, the more unhappy the teams are becoming with the strike zone. So here's Brayton Brown, the right fielder. He's 1 for 2 with a single and a strikeout, and that's outside 1-0. Brown checks his swing. No, he didn't. Went around 1-1. The righty 1-1. Slow breaking ball, swing and a miss. 1-2. 1-2. That's down low. Good looking slider. Brown just laid off. Looks like Wingert's got a pretty good breaking ball, and Strasburg's got to be able to time it up, or they're going to have some trouble up there. 2-2. Slow breaking ball hit into high into center field. Coming in, the center fielder long. He makes the snag. Brown got under it, and there are 2 outs in the 6th inning for Strasburg.
Center fielder, number 1, Corey Robinson.
2 outs now in the inning, and that brings up Corey Robinson, the center fielder. He struck out in the first and hit into a 4-3 fielder's choice. Picked up an RBI on the ground out in the 4th.
And donated that back to the Express. Please give Julie a round of applause. Thank you very, very much.
Robinson goes after that slider I was talking about. Can't connect. 0-1. Trying to get to some history notes in the 7th inning on this day in baseball history, June 16th. There's another strike. 0-2. Quickly 0-2, Isaac Wingert from the windup. There's that slider again, this time well outside, 1-2. And that is a pop-up, broken bat, third base. Spike comes in, makes the catch, and I think there's been 4 or 5 broken bats tonight. 1, 2, 3 for Isaac Wingert out of the bullpen, as this game will remain tied heading into the 7th inning. 1-1 the score. We're back after this out of the North Division in the Valley Baseball League.
Leading off shortstop, number 11, Jose Hernandez.
We go to the 7th. Jose Hernandez leads it off, and the first pitch from Kyle Demai is a curveball well behind him, and it's 1-0. Hernandez, Sanchez, and Smith here for Woodstock. The pitch is chopped to third, fielded by the third baseman Ketterman. Long throw to first, on the money. Score at 5-3, the first out in the 7th inning. Brings up Tomas Sanchez, he's 0 for 2.
The batter, number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
We will start on our history notes here in just a second on this day in baseball history, June 16th. And it will begin in 1953. Actually 51. 0-1 to Sanchez. Swing and a foul back. Today in 51, Andy Strong, an outfielder for the Crawley Millers, is killed by a lightning strike in the 6th inning of a game with the Alexandria Aces. The game halted in the 5th inning due to rain, but conditions were clear when play resumed, so it didn't sound like they were in much of a rush to stop the game, unfortunately. Yeah, these days it'd be a whole different story. 0-2 the count to Sanchez. Demai, swing and a miss. Good pitch there from Kyle. And there are 2 outs in the 7th.
Now batting the DH, number 8, Hunter Smith.
Today in 57, relief pitcher Dixie Howe hits 2 home runs in 3 2/3 innings. He pitches to lead the White Sox to an 8-6 win against the Washington Senators, as Woodstock's Hunter Smith will step up. He grounded out his only time up tonight, but he hustled and nearly beat it out. First pitch misses from Demai, 1-0. 1-1 the score here in the top of the 7th inning. The pitch. Fastball misses down low, 2-0. 31 pitches now for Demai through an inning and 2/3. Just some long at-bats, good battles from Woodstock, not letting Demai get off the hook easily. And that one's going to be low, 3-0 now to Hunter Smith. Probably not a guy you want to walk with the speed that he showed earlier. Hunter, let's see, Jacob Williams is on deck. 3-0 to Smith. And he walked him on 4 pitches, 2-out walk in the 7th. Go ahead run on base for Woodstock.
Williams.
Here's Jacob Williams, the first baseman. Fly out to center in the 2nd, strikeout looking in the 5th. He wears the blue batting helmet for his college. Throw over and back in there safely is Smith. Williams out of Middle Tennessee State University. Demai looks in from the stretch. Smith over there at first. He's got a pretty solid lead. The pitch. Fastball up high. Today in 1978, Tom Seaver pitches the only no-hitter of his brilliant career. Today in 78, he struck out 3 and walked 3. Baseball's a lot different now. He only struck out 3 guys in a no-hitter. Broken bat again. Pop up the middle. Coming to field it is Albert. Throw to first, and I think that's number 6 of the night. As a great play by Armando Albert ends the top of the 7th. We go to the 7th inning stretch here on this Thursday evening from the yard. Woodstock and Strasburg tied at 1. 1-1 as we go to the seventh, bottom of the seventh, the home half for Strasburg. It'll be Kohler, Ketterman, and Bailey. And Isaac Wingert still pitching for the River Bandits after a solid 1-2-3 inning in the sixth. First pitch is popped way up there into right field. Let's see if Sanchez can see it. Shortstop's going to make the play. I guess I needed to see it first. Second baseman Frankie Ritter gets under it to make the catch, and there's one out on one pitch here in the seventh inning.
Third baseman, number 25, Zach Ketterman.
Kohler now 0 for 3. Here comes Ketterman. Zach is 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts swinging. First pitch misses. It's not a history fact from the history, but last night there were two immaculate innings against Texas by the same. There was one last night and there was one the night before against the same team with the same batters at the plate against the same pitcher. It's impossible if that's ever happened before, as that pitch is fouled away. Very rarely do you see an immaculate inning, but to see it in back-to-back nights with the same pitcher against the same three guys, it's just craziness. 1-1 to Ketterman, and he hammers it high into the air down the right field line. Tomas coming in foul territory. He makes the snow cone catch. Holds on, and there are two outs now.
Number 19, Walt Bailey.
Two outs in the seventh quickly. Here's Walt Bailey, the first baseman. He's 0 for 2. Today in '93, Ken Griffey Jr. of the Mariners hits his 100th career home run. The kid. Today in '95, Florida Marlins outfielder Andre Dawson hits his 400th home run of the year. 400th National League home run of his career, I should say. 429 overall. Pitch to Bailey, and he hits it high into the air, left center, but not enough on it. Long coming in. Does he see it? He's being called off by the left fielder. Gonzalez makes the catch, and what a quick inning there again for Wingert. Strasburg swinging away and hitting the ball straight up into the air. So that was our history for you. We're through 7. We go to the 8th. 1-1 the score. We go to the top of the 8th. Carson Myers is in the pitch for the Strasburg Express in a 1-1 ball game. Myers is a 6'3 lefty out of the University of Alabama, Birmingham. He's from Bowling Green, Kentucky. He will relieve Kyle Demai. Demai went 2 innings, allowed a hit, no runs, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts. Current box scores: Woodstock 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. Strasburg 1 run, 3 hits, 1 error. Frankie Ritter will lead it off for the River Bandits. He's 0 for 2 tonight with a couple of flyouts. Facing the lefty, a little bit of cool breeze. Wow. Pitch down and in the dirt to the backstop, 1-0. Yeah, cool meaning 81 instead of 82. We're 2 minutes away from being we're 4 minutes away from being 2 hours into tonight's ball game. 1-0. Ritter takes a strike, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike to Frankie Ritter. And stepping off the back of the mound is Carson Myers. Myers throws one in there, but it's low, 2-1. Bottom 7, Newmarket and Front Royal tied at 3. Bottom 7, Waynesboro leading Covington 5-3. Top 5, Charlottesville leading Stanton 9-1. 2-1 from Myers. Fouled away, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Scoring plays in this one. In the first inning, Woodstock scored on a wild pitch. And for Strasburg, they scored on a RBI ground out. So it hasn't been one of those nights where, well, I don't want to jinx anything. I'll just leave it be. 2-2 to Ritter. That's outside. Counts full, 3-2. Big pitch here in this game coming up from Myers to Frankie Ritter. And he missed, down low, ball 4, and a dreaded leadoff walk to start it here in the 8th. So now Frankie Ritter, the go-ahead runner over at first, and could they maybe tell Jacoby Long to lay down a bunt here. He's 0 for 3. Last thing you want to do if you're Long is pop it up. He swings away. The pitch is down low, or he's thinking about swinging away. So Myers trying to find the zone here. 7 pitches in. He's got 2 strikes so far. Long came in 4 for 10. He's now 4 for 13. Pretty good lead at first for Ritter. Down and in. Good block by Ty Hooks. It's 2-0. Coming into this appearance, Myers 3 innings, 2 strikeouts, and 0-0-0 on his ERA. Counts 2-0. Three and 0. If you give up another walk here, it's almost a definite bunt situation. Three balls, no strikes. Go ahead, run it first. Nobody out in the 8th. Fastball in there, called strike, 3-1. 3-1. Ritter at first after the leadoff walk. Jacoby Long at the plate. Runner goes, the pitch, swing, and that's lined into left. That's going to be trouble. It's going to bounce off the wall. And bobbling it in left, coming in to score the go-ahead run, and Woodstock takes a 2-1 lead here in the 8th inning. Frankie Ritter comes in to score from first on the pitch. Long will be credited with a double and an RBI. And that brings up Renzo Gonzalez. Big knock there for Woodstock. Still nobody out. Leadoff walks always come back to get you. Gonzalez has a hit tonight. And it's behind him. Hooks picks it up. Going to third on the wild pitch is Jacoby Long. Strasburg in danger of letting this thing get away from him here in this 8th inning. Infield's going to have to play in now for Strasburg. Already down a run here in the 8th. Both teams with 3 hits apiece. 1-0 to Gonzalez. Long at third. Nobody out. And another one in the dirt. He just can't find it. And we're going to have a stoppage as Strasburg's pitching coach is going to come out and talk to Myers. We'll take a quick break. So after the meeting at the mound, see, Strasburg playing the infield. Put my mic down here. Strasburg playing the infield in this situation as the 2-0 is coming up to Gonzalez, and that's down low. The difference to what happened earlier with Strasburg when they didn't score that second run is Woodstock was playing back. The middle infielders were back. And on that ground ball to shortstop with Strasburg's runner at third base and 1 out, he decided to hold. That's the difference here in our alignment, as that is lined up the middle for a base knock. And that's the chance you take when the infield's in. Strasburg gives up a run on the RBI single by Renzo Gonzalez, and the River Bandits have scored again. It's 3-1 in the 8th. That's going to be it. Going to the bullpen, so Myers is not going to record an out here in the 8th. And we will be right back. Woodstock leading it 3-1.
computers now have primary control of critical vehicle functions.
Third baseman, number 31, Jack Spike.
After the pitching change, Strasburg going to go to Jacob Rosenkrantz. Carson Myers can't close his line quite yet. The runners on base are his, or the runner on base is his. Jack Spike will bat. The first pitch from Jacob Rosenkrantz is fouled away. Rosenkrantz, 6'6", righty. And he is out of Valparaiso University. Three and a third innings pitched, 2 strikeouts, no ERA. The pitch is a called strike to Jack Spike. Spike's 0 for 3 tonight. It's 0 for 2, or it's 0 and 2. Woodstock 2 big runs here in the inning. Started with a leadoff walk. Pitch. Rosenkrantz misses up high. Clutch hits by Jacoby Long, RBI double, and Renzo Gonzalez, RBI single. Both guys from the University of Miami. To get Woodstock the lead again. 1-2. Runner goes. The pitch, swing and a miss. And a stolen base. Gonzalez goes in there. So a stolen base and then a strikeout for Spike. So another runner in scoring position for Woodstock with now 1 out. Here's the catcher, Albert Espinoza.
Albert Espinoza.
Espinoza from Palm Beach State College. And he hits one down the left field line, but foul. It's 0-1. Espinoza 1 for 14 on the year. And he takes a strike even though he darted out of the way 0-2. To the count. Gonzalez is at second for Woodstock. Rosenkrantz's pitch hit the short. Runner's going to go to third. Cox is going to look him back to first. Throw to first. Gets away. Coming home to score. And Woodstock gets another one. It's 4-1. Another error for the Express. Scoring all the way from second base on that
Shortstop
was Gonzalez. So an error on the shortstop. Cox, his second of the night. Woodstock, the man on first, and 1 out in the 8th for Jose Hernandez. He's having a quiet night, 0 for 3. Tough luck for Rosenkrantz there. Finds the zone, 0-1. He's clearly not happy on the mound. Oh and 1. Throw over and back in there is the catcher Espinoza. Oh 1. Fouled away into the back net. It's 0-2. Lined in the left center. That's going to drop for a base knock. Hitting continues for Woodstock here in the 8th. Give a hit to Jose Hernandez. First and second, still only 1 out for Strasburg. This has been a disaster of an inning, to say the least. Here comes Tomas Sanchez. He's 0 for 3.
And number 18, Tomas Sanchez.
Couple of strikeouts tonight. Pitch to Sanchez. That's hit off the end of the bat foul. 0-1.
Go to that.
Pitch. In the dirt. Hooks with another block. 1-1. One and one. Swing and a big healthy hack. Fouled into the glove. It's 1-2. Rosenkrantz set. Runner first and second for Woodstock. Pitch. Swing and a miss, and Sanchez goes down on strikes for the third time tonight. There are 2 outs in the 8th.
Number 8, Hunter Smith.
Back-to-back innings for Sanchez, being the second out on strike swinging. Here's Hunter Smith. He walked last inning but was stranded out there. Some big insurance runs out there on base for Woodstock, although they're already up by 3. First pitch from Rosenkrantz, breaking ball called, strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. Check swing, he went around, ball in the dirt, it's 0-2.
Okay.
Looking at this inning, leadoff walk to Ritter, double by Long, single by Gonzalez, then a strikeout of Spike. Espinoza got the second on an error, reached first on an error, a run scored on that play, then a single and a strikeout. So it's been all kinds of trouble here in the inning. 0-2. Called strike 3, and Rosenkrantz does his job. Give him some credit coming out of the pen and keeping things right where they're at. 3 strikeouts for Rosenkrantz. But Woodstock scores 3 huge runs, and they take a 4-1 lead. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Strasburg has some work to do coming up.
Garrett McMillan.
And we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Strasburg at 8-3, first in the North. Trailing Woodstock coming in at 7-4. 4-1 as we go to the home half. 8-9-1, McMillan, Hooks, and Cox. As Isaac Wingert still pitching for Woodstock. First pitch is in there for a called strike, 0-1. And that is hit hard to second. Ritter gets a gravy hop, throws it to first in time. There's one out in the 8th. One up, one down. Here comes Ty Hooks, the catcher.
Ty Hooks.
Hooks came in for Reed Garris, who had to leave the game due to an injury after throwing it down to first on the strike 3 throw it around the horn. And it's hit up the middle, base hit for Hooks. Second hit of the night for Ty. So some life for Strasburg, finally getting something done off of Isaac Wingert. He's been very good so far.
30, Jonah Cox.
So back to the top of the lineup, it's Jonah Cox. He's 0 for 3 tonight. Pitch. Way outside, 1-0. So McMillan grounded out here in the 8th and a single for Hooks, and now Jonah Cox batting. Strasburg trying to avoid their first 2-game losing streak of the year. 1-0. Breaking ball, called a strike, 1-1. Looked like it was low, but called a strike nevertheless. Swing and a foul back, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to Jonah Cox. Isaac Wingert looks in for his signs. And a quick throw over, back in there safely as the catcher Ty Hooks. Let's see, looking at Wingert's line, he's at 2 1/3 so far. He's only allowed 1 hit, and that was that hit right there from Hooks. 1-2. And that is hit high in the air, left field, back towards the wall, but it's not going to have enough juice. It's going to die around the warning track, and that is out number 2. Comes Armando Albert, the second baseman.
Batter number 3, Armando Albert.
We can close the line on Carson Myers for Strasburg. He went no innings, 2 hits, 3 runs, 3 were earned, 1 walk, no strikeouts. So he couldn't record an out, unfortunately, for Strasburg. 2 outs in the 8th. Strasburg's going to bring up Albert. He's been on a couple of times tonight, a single, a walk, and a strikeout looking. He scored the only run for Strasburg in the 4th inning. Albert trying to get on to get the tying run to the plate, 1-0. Way up high, 2-0. Guess the question would be, how much longer will Wingert go? That was only his 9th ball. He's at 29 pitches through 2 2/3. That's pretty crazy. He's been very efficient so far, but great chance here, way ahead in the count, Albert, to either get an even better count or drive the baseball. 2-0. Takes a pitch that misses, 3-0. With Brayton Brown, the possible tying run on deck. Albert's got to get on first, though. And he takes similar spot, different result, called strike, 3-1. With the hit earlier, Albert is now 7 for 21. Three one. That's up high, and they call it a strike, 3-2. Count is now full. So runner will be on the move. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner goes, the pitch, swing, and a foul. Oh, and he held on to it. Strike 3. Wingert gets out of it as Albert lost the bat on the swing, and that is out number 3. Strasburg with a knock, but they leave him out there, and we go to the 9th. Woodstock leading the Express 4-1. We go to the 9th. We've got a substitution to lead off the inning. Braden Forchick will check in from Florida Southwestern State. And the 8th spot for Jacob Williams against Rosenkrantz. First pitch strike, 0-1. Ninth inning, Woodstock up 4-1 on the Express. The 0-1 from Rosenkrantz. Down low, 1-1. Woodstock 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors. Strasburg 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. Forchick on the year batting a $153, 2 for 13. He does have a couple of RBIs. Takes way outside, 2-1. Rosenkrantz, 20 pitches. He has 16 strikes and 4 balls to an inning plus. Came in last inning. Really kept this thing respectable after the inning started to get away from Strasburg. 2-1 to Forchick. Swing and a hack into the glove, 2-2. 2-2 pitch. And it misses. Strasburg's dugout not happy. 3-2. George Law screaming out to the field. Three-two. Swing and fisted off the hand. Still 3-2. On deck's Frankie Ritter. He drew that walk back in the 8th that started everything for Woodstock on a 3-2 pitch as well. 3-2, that's hit on the ground to short. Cox gonna field, throw to first, and it's wild again. Jonah Cox having himself a tough night at shortstop, his 3rd error. And reaching to start the inning is Forchik here in the 9th.
Second baseman, number 7, Frankie Ritter.
Brings up Frankie Ritter. Ritter, the second baseman, a fly out, and reached on a walk. Ritter's going to show bunt. He gets it down the first base line, but foul. If that was fair and nobody was at the bag, that would have been going down the line for a possible double. He hit that so hard, or he bunted at it so hard. See if Ritter shows again. Rosenkrantz set the pitch. He does. He gets it down, but down over the fence behind us, 0-2. You know, I get it, but I don't get it.
All foul balls to the train station and pick up your free spot.
And I'm a small ball guy. I don't mind seeing the bunt anymore, but I don't know. I mean, I think Ritter can hit a little bit. I'd let him. 0% chance he shows again here, 0-2. And he fouls it away. And see, the issue is when you show bunt twice, you don't get it down properly. You're behind 0-2, and you know you haven't taken a cut in the at-bat yet, and it's challenging to come back from. Oh, 2. Fastball up high. Bottom of the 8th out of the North Division. Front Royal now leading Newmarket 7-3. Bottom 8, Waynesboro 6, Covington 3. And top of the 6th inning, Charlottesville up 9-3 on Stanton. And throw over, back in safely is Forchik. One, two. That's hit off the fist to second. Albert just going to go to first and barely getting it as Frankie Ritter almost beat it out. Going to second on the fielder's choice is Forchik.
Center fielder number 2.
And there's one out here in the 9th. Back to the top of the lineup, Jacoby Long. He had that RBI double last inning with Frankie Ritter on the move that scored Ritter from first base. Bats for the 5th time tonight. He's 1 for 4. Breaking ball misses 1-0. Swing and a miss.
In the bottom of the 8th, Front Royal leads Newmarket 7-3, and Waynesboro leads Covington 6-3, also bottom of the 8th.
1 ball, 1 strike, top of the 9th. Woodstock up 4-1. He shows bunt, he gets it down. Rosenkrantz off the mound, sets his feet, throws to first. Nope, no throw. And an infield bunt single For Jacoby Long, Forchick moves to third.
In Charlottesville, lead Stanton 9-3, top of the sixth.
So first and third, and only one out for Woodstock. And here comes Renzo Gonzalez. Gonzalez singled in a run his last time up with the infield playing in. He's 2 for 3. Walked in the first, struck out looking in the third. Pitch, swing and a miss, 0-1. Rosencrantz set. Runners on first and third for Woodstock. Runner goes from first. The pitch is up high, and taking second easily is Jacoby Long. So the three-man umpiring crew will make an adjustment, move around a little bit, and Strasburg will once again have to play the infield in. This is their Hail Mary attempt here. Looking for a soft grounder. 1-1. Fouled back behind the plate, 1-2. One and two. The pitch to Gonzalez. And down low, 2-2. Rosencrantz wanted it. Strasburg will be back home here in Strasburg tomorrow night against Newmarket. That'll be a 7 o'clock start. 2-2. Fouled away again. Front Royal will be at Woodstock tomorrow night at 7. Rosencrantz working hard here. The pitch popped up, foul territory and out of play. Still 2-2. He's having to throw a lot of pitches, and he's a guy that Strasburg has looked at so far as like an 8th or 9th inning guy, and typically in a position where the team's winning, but not at the moment, obviously. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out in the 9th. Woodstock up 4-1, and they have a chance to add on. A little bit of a breeze now that can be felt. Two and two. In the dirt. Counts full, 3-2. Shakes off a couple of signs and comes set at the belt. 3-2 pitch. Swing and into the Express dugout again. And we'll do it again, 3-2. And now Rosencrantz is injured. Comes off the mound hobbling, and he can't even walk without wincing. Hopefully a cramp. Yeah, hopefully that's what it is. He's limping. And he's limping off the field, so Rosencrantz is going to leave the game. Or is he? So that's it for Rosencrantz. He's going to leave the game after throwing a pitch and then a foul ball. So, not sure what happened there, but Strasburg goes to the bullpen. We'll be back after this. And after the injury of Jacob Rosenkrantz, we Have a new pitcher
Count remains
on the mound for the Express. It's Zach Alston. Zach, 6'2" righty out of Thomas Jefferson University. He's out of Southampton, Pennsylvania, and he will step in here. 3-2 count still, 1 out in the 9th. Runners on 2nd and 3rd for Woodstock. The pitch. And he walked him. So the bases are loaded for Woodstock with 1 out.
Jack Spike.
Brings up Jack Spike, the 3rd baseman. Alston works from the stretch. Pitch, breaking ball at called strike, 0-1. Oh, 1. Check swing and it didn't appeal. Said he went around. Woodstock can't believe it. 0-2. We've been seeing that a lot this year where home plate umpires are getting scolded because they're just automatically saying yes. They went around and there's no appeal. 0-2. Fouled away by Spike, still 0-2. Yeah, the bugs are coming out. We've stayed at the park long enough. Again, 0-2. That's hit off the end of the bat down the first base line towards the bleachers. Still 1-2. Zach Alston, the 5th pitcher of the night for Strasburg. 0-2 once again to Jack Spike. Swing and another foul. This one off the River Bandits dugout. Oh, 2, that's a chopper to short. Going to first is Cox and gets him. Out number 2, but another run scores. And Woodstock is up 5-1. Coming in to score is Forchick. Long to 3rd, Gonzalez to 2nd, and RBI ground out for Jack Spike.
Batter number 15, Albert Espinoza.
2 outs now. 5-1 Woodstock, and here's Albert Espinoza, the catcher. He has struck out or reached on an error since he's come into the game. And he takes a strike, heavy velocity. Oh, 1. Fouled away, 0-2. Alston set, runners on 2nd and 3rd for Woodstock. Inside and backed him off the plate. Didn't look like a horrible pitch, really. It's been called tonight, but it's 1-2. One, two, the count here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a foul ball. Woodstock 5 runs on 6 hits and no errors. Strasburg 1 run, 4 hits on 2 errors. Alston has thrown 10 pitches out of the bullpen so far. So far this year, he has 3 innings under his belt. 7 strikeouts, no ERA. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is out number 3. Woodstock with another run. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Strasburg needs 4 to tie and 5 to win.
Number 7, Brayton Brown.
New pitcher for Woodstock as we go to the bottom of the 9th in a non-save situation. It'll be Hunter Smith moving from DH to pitcher. Woodstock up 5-1. Brayton Brown, first pitch swinging. Great play at third on the scoop. Throw to first in time, and that is out number 1 here in the 9th. He hit it hard, but a great play by Forchik, able to stop it, come up, and make a strong throw. And Strasburg down to their final 2 outs here in the 9th. Here comes Corey Robinson. If this game ends the way it does, I think you've got to give player of the game to Woodstock's Isaac Wingert out of the bullpen. 3 innings, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 2 strikeouts, and he would be the winner. Robinson's 0 for 3 tonight with an RBI. He pops one up behind the plate. Probably going to hit us in the head. Little piece. Just skimmed us. Final line for Jacob Rosenkrantz for the Express. He left with an injury. 1 inning and a third, 2 hits, 1 run, no earned, no walks, 3 strikeouts. Hunter Smith, the pitcher. He has thrown 3 innings this summer. He has 3 strikeouts and no ERA. Oh, 1. Down low, 1-1. One pitch from Smith misses. Top of the 9th, Front Royal leading Newmarket 8-3. Bottom of the 9th, Covington and Waynesboro tied at 6. Bottom of the 6th, Charlottesville leading Stanton 13-3. Possible run rule coming up from Crutchfield Park in just a bit. Strike called to Robinson, and it's 2-2. We're quickly ready, the 2-2 pitch, and that's fouled away. Strasburg 3 pretty big errors tonight, but really the inning that everything came unraveled was the 8th with the leadoff walk. 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out swinging. 2 outs in the 9th, and Strasburg's last hope is Henry Kohler. So it looks like Strasburg's going to run into their first 2-game losing streak of the summer. Came in at 8-3. Looks like they're going to fall to 8-4. Woodstock's going to bump their record to 8-4 as that misses outside 1-0. So that would be a virtual tie in first place in the North Division. Well, yeah, actually 1-0. And that's a strike. The reason I say that is because if the season did end today, what would happen? I guess, yeah. 1-1, and that's down low. 2-1 now, so these two teams who finished 1-2 last year in the North and were only separated by half a game at the end of the season, as that swung on and missed by Kohler 2-2. It could be another battle again, and this is like what happened last year. Strasburg lost the first 2 or 3 matchups against Woodstock. They just couldn't do anything, and then they got better. 2-2 to Kohler in the 9th, swing and a miss. And at 10 o'clock on the dot, the Woodstock River Bandits have knocked off the Strasburg Express by a final score of 5-1. Strasburg falls to 8-4, and Woodstock ups their record to 8-4. Final line, Woodstock tonight, 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors. Strasburg 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 errors. The winning pitcher tonight is Isaac Wingert for the Woodstock River Bandits, and the loser for Strasburg is Carson Myers, as tonight's game lasted 2 hours and 54 minutes. Again, Strasburg will be back home here tomorrow night against the Newmarket Rebels, while the River Bandits will be at home against the Front Royal Cardinals. We appreciate you tuning in tonight from First Bank Park. 2 of the top teams in the North battling it out, and for the second time in 2 matches, Strasburg falls to Woodstock. Enjoy the rest of your evening wherever you're listening from, and again, thank you for tuning in here on Facebook, YouTube, and Stretch Internet. Woodstock wins at 5-1 over Strasburg, and we'll be back here tomorrow night as Strasburg hosts the Newmarket Rebels. Strasburg falls 5-1. This is Kyle Gutshaw signing off for the 2022 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.